Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to discuss JIB, Principles and Practices of Banking, Unit 5, Role of Capital Markets, Securities and SEBI. Already we have discussed the part 1 of this lesson. Now we are going to discuss part 2 of this lesson. Commercial papers are borrowings of a company from the market. These money market instruments are issued for 90 days. So whenever a company want to raise money from the public, so here this company issues commercial papers. Now we will discuss briefly about commercial papers. Commercial papers are also called as a CP. Initially the commercial papers are started in 1990. So these commercial papers are mainly issued by the corporates and primary dealers and all India financial institutions. Here, whenever a company want to issue commercial papers, the company rating should be greater than A2. So, mainly these ratings are given by CRISIL, CARE and Fitch rating agencies. Here, the commercial paper validity is 7 days to 1 year. So, the commercial paper is 5 lakhs and multiple of 5 lakhs. So, here the commercial paper issuing and paying agents are banks. Treasury bills are securities issued by RBI on behalf of Government of India for 91 days. So, whenever government want to raise money from the public in order to meet their expenditures, here on behalf of government RBI issues treasury bills. So there are three types of treasury bills are there: 91 days treasury bill, 182 days treasury bill and 364 days treasury bills. IPO refers to issue of fresh securities by an unlisted company or an offer for sale of its existing securities or both for the first time to the public. So whenever a company is there, this company is not listed in the stock markets. So here this company is issuing shares to the public first time. This process is called IPO, initial public offer. FPO refers to issue of fresh securities by an already listed company or an offer for sale to the public through an offer document. So here FPO is nothing but follow on public offer. One company is there, this company is already listed in the stock market, and second time this company want to raise money from the public by issuing shares directly to the public. So this process is called follow on public offer. So here whenever the company want to raise money through follow on public offer, this company issues an offer document. Now we will discuss the main differences between IPO and FPO. IPO is nothing but initial public offer. FPO is nothing but follow on public offer. Here the company is issuing shares to the public first time. Here the company is issuing shares to the public second, third, fourth, etc. So here this company is not listed in the stock market. After issuing shares to the public, this company is listed in stock market. Here this is already listed in the stock market. There is no information about the company. Here this is already listed in the stock market, that's why most of the information is available about this company. So here the risk is very high, there is a chance of high profit. Here the risk is very low, the profit is also very low. These are the main differences between IPO and FPO. Right issue is when a listed company issues fresh securities to its existing shareholders as on a recorded date. So here one company is there, this company want to raise money from its existing shareholders. Here there are so many people are there, these people are already having this company's shares. So if this company raises money from this existing shareholders, so this process is nothing but right issue. So whenever a company want to go for right issue, the company will give some specific date. So these people need to apply before this date, issue shares to this public at discount rate. So for example, if the company shares are traded at 260 rupees, here the people are getting at low rate means they are getting at 250 rupees. Here the people are getting direct profits. That's why most of the existing shareholders will apply for right issue. A private placement is an issue of shares or of convertible security by a company to a selected group of persons under section 81 of the Companies Act 1956. Here in private placement under the section 81 and Companies Act 1956, the company goes to a group of people to raise money from them. So this process is nothing but private placement. Here the company is meeting some specified persons to raise money from them, such as venture capital and pension fund and insurance companies and high net worth individuals. So by meeting all these persons, the company can raise the money directly from them. This process is nothing but private placements. The benefits of private placements are: there is a direct approach, there is no public announcement, there is no public announcement expenditure, this is a fast procedure. So whenever the company want to raise money, they can raise very easily within a short period. Any company making a public issue or a listed company making a right issue of a value more than rupees 50 lakhs is required to file a draft offer document with SEBI for its observations. This observation period is only 3 months. So whenever a company want to issue or right issue or public issue, so this company need to file a draft file at SEBI. So here the draft file observation period is 3 months. After this 3 months only, this company able to issue right issue or public issue. DIP stands for Disclosure and Investor Protection Guidelines. So in order to protect the investor, the SEBI issues Disclosure Investor Protection Guidelines. So under these guidelines, every company has to disclose most of the information to the investor before taking investment from investor. So what are the information the company has to provide? So are there any adverse events in the company? Are there any key changes in the company? And company has to provide one investor grievance cell, and the investor grievances should be addressed there. Offer document means prospectus in case of public issue. So whenever a company is going for public issue, the company will issue some offer document. So here all the details about the company and terms and conditions are mentioned in offer document. Offer document means an offer for sale and letter of offer in case of a right issue. So here in right issue, offer document is nothing but offer for sale or letter of offer. Offer documents are filled with the register of companies and stock exchanges. These offer documents are mainly filled with the register of companies and stock exchanges. A draft offer document means the offer document is a draft stage. So here a draft offer document is nothing but the document is at initial stage. That is nothing but the document is at a draft stage. The draft offer documents are filled with SEBI. So here initial documents are filled with Security Exchange Board of India. So the period of filing draft offer document is at least 21 days prior to the top offer documents. So here there are two documents are there. One is draft offer document and another one is offer document. So here before filing the offer document, the company need to file draft offer document with SEBI before 21 days. So here in these 21 days, the SEBI take public opinion and the SEBI guides these companies in order to give offer document. Thank you. Please like the video and subscribe my channel. Thank you.